Alright, welcome to the stream. Playing the same list as yesterday, Obosh Prowess with a little white in the side. Same list, except I can talk about it. I had a 3-3 split of Bloodstained Mire Wooded Foothills, but I ended up changing because Bloodstained Mire is currently the most played one. So if I play turn 1 Swiftspear, they might think I'm Shadow, so they might make different decisions based on that. Okay, so we're playing Obosh, everything's set. Alright. I'm still learning the deck, by the way. It's not a deck that I played a lot of, but I think that I'm proficient enough with red decks that I can pilot the deck properly. At least most of the times. I'll say that, at least most of the times. Sounds a bit risky, but it might be really good on the draw, so I'm gonna keep. Like, ideally with Soul-scar and Swiftspear and move one of their threats. I'm also not against just spending my first turn removing one of theirs, especially if they play like a Noble Hierarch here. It's not a great draw. Being up against humans means that this should be a Thalia. Oh, Kitesail. Okay, we're fine. We have redundancy in our removal. He should take away Bolt because Flame Slash hits harder. Or Bonecrusher, because Bonecrusher hits... No, yeah, I should take away Flame Slash. No, what the hell am I talking about? Oh, we took Light up the stage. That's actually a decent play from my opponent. I'm gonna do this now, just to stop their board from being relevant. I have a creature down, so unless my opponent plays a Reflector Mage here, I think I'm well in control of the game. A Thalia is also bad. This is irrelevant. No land really sucks here. We just do it again. And if I had a moon here, like if I had actually curved out my lands, I think I'd just win. No way my opponent has game against moon. Like, we're in a decent position because this land is being quite painful. Reflector Mage, I have redundancy. And thank God I actually used Bolt. He should name Bonecrusher here. Or light up the star. I don't know what he's gonna name. Feel like it's mostly relevant. Flame Slash. I'm just gonna keep going at it. I'm not drawing lands is really sad though. Okay, I'm on turn 4. It's a bit annoying. I get a land, please? God damn it. I just need a land here, and I'm super fine. Because I can Bonecrusher whatever they cast here. Thalia would be the worst. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Finally see the land. Okay. We just attack, right? Opponent just concedes. This is gonna be a pretty big hit here. And then where I cast light up the stage, and what do I see? Damn. I'm glad both of our draws were pretty bad, because I feel like I wouldn't be in such a good position if my opponent had even a decent start would be troublesome for me. Okay, Bomat sucks here. And then I know I really like Moon here. Maybe one Moon and one Light Up the Stage, just because Light Up the Stage is awkward to cast here. Actually inclined to keep all Moons in, just because Moon is so good against them. And like Light Up the Stage with Thalia and possible board stalls just looks somewhat worse. This hand's decent. I don't love not having Auriok Champion solutions, but we'll have to do. I'll kill the Noble. Yeah, I'll kill the Noble, like right away. Yeah, I think I want to kill the Noble, right? I feel that if my opponent kept a Noble hand, yeah, he had a turn 3. He had a turn 3 play. That was the correct decision. Right, so now we're on the attack. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love that this deck, Obosh Prowess, has good game against tribal decks, because in Burn, I really don't like to play against tribal decks. So my opponent's best play here is Auriok Champion. But is Auriok Champion a human? It's a human. How is that a human? This is actually a great draw. What do I want to do here? I think I want to lightning bolt it. Okay, here's my issue. I might want Bolt as an instant speed card, whereas Flame Slash being a sorcery makes it less appealing to hold here. I think it's fair to say that I'm on the aggressor seat here. Now is the time. Okay, this turn should be really good for my opponent. He can... What can he play here that absolutely screws me? That's not good. It's activating Vial here. Okay, that's fine. Fetching the white now. That's actually pretty darn great. Can I win here? Probably not, right? But okay, I might need to save path for Ariok champion. Like, I'm not out of the clear yet in terms of Ariok champions. So let's... cast Soul-scar Mage. Firebolt this. Dart this. Bolt this. That's 8 damage coming through. I have Path for Ariok champion. My opponent's pretty much out of cards. Gonna crack that canopy for sure, yeah. Ooh, a third vial. Just attack here. Now we win because my opponent's gonna vial in his last card. Ooh. Wait. He's at 1, so a lot of my draws win here straight away. And I think that only really Reflector Mage does it for my opponent here. No plays, okay. I think I still attack, right? Needs exactly Reflector Mage. Ooh, or that. Yeah, that also works. Yeah. My opponent's at 1, so the illusion still holds. Needs a good draw. It needs a good draw. I know, I think I always risk the attack there. Like the The upside is each of us gets another turn, and one of their turns is meaningless. One of my turns is really relevant, because I don't know, I think that I need to force him to do anything, because I have an answer on my hand. You have Blood Moon, but can't keep that. Ooh, I also have Blood Moon here. I'm actually gonna put a land away. I'm probably drawing another land, right? Oh, it's not a Goblin Guide, so I'm used to playing Goblin Guide, so I usually open have the revealed cards open. I don't think that I'm doing anything here, yeah. I want him to fetch a Shockland tapped. Yes. Yes. I mean, he does play red, so it's less good, but still. No Thought Saves would be great. Hopefully gets something. Is this Shadow? What is this? Ooh. It's very interesting. I want to play Moon here. Yeah, I feel like my opponent relies on the black, sorry, to do stuff. So this seems like a good play. So no more discard, unless he naturally finds a swamp. No attacks. I do have a Channeler answer, so I'm fine. Ooh, activating Channeler. So he's looking for something. Does Channeler say play or cast? You may play. Okay, so it does work on lands. Oh. It's actually brilliant. It's really good too. Hitting that. Just attacking here. I have a good hand, so this Bomat just needs to chill. I'd like to see more of my opponent's deck. Still no black for them. I think this one goes face. Not gonna lie, Bomat is just a budget replacement of Seasoned Pyromancer. I've really been enjoying it. Pretty much a no-brainer. It's a concede. Okay, we were pretty darn good, healthy there. Okay, so this is Gractos mid-range. So what don't I want? What don't I want? I just run it back. I don't see any creatures that I would like to. I didn't see anything that I'd want. Just run it back. I like this on the draw, if I'm gonna be honest. It has control elements and a threat that, or like removal that doubles as a control spell. Has some gas. This hand plays really well for Obosh. I'm willing to bet my opponent kept a basic swamp. Oh, no basic swamp. So I'm ready to deal with any threat. Okay, chat, do I leave that on the table? Do I kill it? Nah, it probably runs on low CMC, right? Opponent probably runs on low CMC. You know, Bonecrusher is really great against this card, not gonna lie. You're gonna get skelementaled. Fetching the basic. Nice. I'm thinking skelemental here. Ooh, channeler. Okay. Okay. I'm not casting Bonecrusher here. Another basic, that's cool. This needs to die right away. Playing the same game of going, just making sure my opponent doesn't have any resources. Dragon Skull Summit. Okay, that's a potential target for surgical. Like discarding the land here is fine. Another channeler. Okay, so I think I want to go face here to save this. Again, go Flame Slash Bonecrusher. It's an equally good option. I wish I had saved that Bonecrusher. Casting the little Bomat here. Okay, now what scares me is land into spell into Kroxa. But Kroxa... Oh, I thought he killed the Bomat. Getting Bonecrusher down. That's a Kroxa. Okay, so I need some damage spells. That works actually. Opponent chooses to block the Bomat. Interesting. Uh... 6 here, that's heavy. Think I'm doing this. I'm probably not dead here. Probably not dead. That's fine. It's actually really fine. Wait, why the hell is my opponent playing garbage lands and Seasoned Pyromancer and Kroxa? That's really funny. Do you have another spell? Kroxa here would be really, really good. It's mostly irrelevant. Yeah, I need Path in this matchup. I forget that Kroxa is a card, you know? A Bolt here would be great. Can I conceivably win this? I can, okay, I can. This Bonecrusher trades with the Kroxa. Unless my opponent just bolts me. Wait, no, actually? Actually? Oh yeah, okay. The trigger gets me, yeah. Oh, and I needed exactly Lava Dart. Oh, that's so sad. Because I dart this, I shoot this, and I just attack for lethal. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, so Path needs to come in. I think I prefer Path over Surgical. What goes out? Probably Blood Moon, right? Even though Blood Moon's equally good at stopping Kroxa from coming down. I like all my options here. Okay, so I think that my options are either Blood Moon, so I have lots of removal, so maybe that's fine to side out. Just little Bomat. Yeah, it's running Seasoned Pyromancer. This Bomat is really not the best card to play. I have the Moon, but this hand's much better. This might be the game where I screw myself off of white with the Moon, and then my opponent just casts Kroxa. Still abide by the rule that if you're most likely to shock yourself with a land, you should do it ASAP. No discard would be great, no push would be great. Okay, so my opponent not playing around, light up the stage. Lava Dart is just golden. Land Threat would be the best. Ooh, Land Moon is great. Wait, it's not, because my opponent now just fetches the black here. Shock yourself for Dark Confidant. So I'm casting the Moon because he needs double black for Kroxa. That's quite heavy. It's quite heavy to get here, and Crocs is the thing that scares me the most. No attacks. Sadly, I could have darted face last turn to have to trade here, but I think I want the lands for now. A good discard. It's also a good discard outlet for Croxa. Maybe I'm tunnel visioning too much on Croxa because it did beat me last game. I feel like it's his best card against me, right? Because it's such a big wall to deal with. Okay, so he's going for value. Is Channeler until the end of this turn? Yeah, this turn. I like when they did until the end of next turn for a while. That's why Light Up the Stages went from unplayable to staple, basically. Imagine if Light Up the Stage red. Ooh, Dreadbore. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine. That is absolutely not fine. Where did that come from? Oh wait, you need to discard a card to use Magmatic Channeler? Never noticed that. Okay, I'm not dumping my threats. Okay. So that was impactful. I think I need to get the pressure on, so I think I'm pod racing here. The Lava Dart ready for Skelemental. I cannot afford getting hit by a Skelemental again. But really interesting deck from opponent. I like these Rakdos mid-range decks. They just play a bunch of good cards. Especially Skelemental is a really good card. Like, if you know your opponent has it, it's pretty easy to deal with. Guys, unfortunately I have to do it. I should have waited for the combat step, that's true. If he has Swamp and Earth, I just threw the game. Literally, because it's lethal on board. Okay, so it's irrelevant, they're both mountains. What is this? Pyromancer. Interesting, interesting. So my opponent chooses to discard Kroxa. and push. Okay. Need to be careful about my life total. Ideally, I draw 2 lands here. For like land, Obosh, Firebolt. Okay, another Pyromancer. Yeah, maybe Kozilek's return would have been good. Yeah, I didn't properly consider what my opponent was playing, I think. Like game 2, I didn't consider the... Well, that's a mad swing. Always trade this. Okay, Lava Dart's really good here. What my opponent should just make a bunch of tokens here. And like hope that's enough. I think that's his best play, to be honest. Just make a shitload of tokens. Not killing the tokens here because Skelemental's always a threat, you know? I need Lava Dart and them safely in my graveyard. Or can I win here? Oh, this is 5, yeah, okay. I'm risking it. But if my opponent had discard, he would have discarded and made the tokens. I don't know. I think that without this Obosh coming down, I'm not winning this game. That's a good one. I'm dead to Bolt, obviously, but liking my chances here. Would obviously like my chances more if I managed to draw a land next turn. It's entirely up to my opponent, to be honest. More gas? Oh no, it's just the tokens, sure. That's irrelevant. So we got Obosh down. Some more tokens, sure. Ooh, and a Dark Confidant. This is where top deck Kozilek's return would just be insane. There it is, folks. I can't cast it. It wouldn't have saved me either way. So I'm just dead, right? Just dead. Such a close game. But yeah, I think I needed to side in Kozilek's return, for sure. Because a Kozilek's return here kills their entire board. Well, it actually kills my Swiftspear too, but that doesn't matter because I hit him for 6. And then next turn I can Firebolt and hit him for lethal. But as such, I'm just dead. Okay, so Rose saves the Swifty. Yeah, no, but Obosh works on my permanents too. So Swifty still dies. Okay, so I guess you can argue that I lost because of my lands. You know, I took like 4 damage from lands, which would have been enough to keep me alive here, and the crackback would be good. In the end, I think I lost. There were a bunch of reasons that I lost. I deserved to lose that game. So game 2, I didn't respect my opponent's deck. Like, I know what staples Rakdos plays. I know they play Kroxa. I know they were bound to play... I knew they were bound to play... what's it called? Lightning Skelemental. And I just didn't respect those. So game 2... And I knew that... Yeah, so I needed to bring Path in. And because I know they play... They showed me Dark Confidant, they showed me Seasoned Pyromancer. I should have been more aggressive and brought in Kozilek's Return. Because my opponent's trying to go 1-for-1 with me, then if I get like a 5-for-1, I'm super ahead. Sounds great. Ooh, a Lantern Control. Haven't seen that one in a while. I'm gonna shuffle away this land. Oh, it's just perfection. It's a card I can play even if he mills it this turn. I guess. Okay, so this one's an oldie. This one is an oldie. So my next turn is pretty straightforward, right? I think I double Firebolt, to be honest, because there might be a bridge coming somewhere in time, and I can still get under bridge with... this instant, as long as my opponent has one card in hand, but I can't get under it. I can't get under it if I need to cast Firebolt at sorcery speed. God damn it, this annoys me so much. The way the grave shifts between places. Okay, so the ball is in my opponent's court. He needs to play bridge here or removal. Breathing Needle doesn't work. Ooh, it does. It actually does. Needle naming Lava Dart works, right? I think it does. Can I win here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a flashback. Moving my opponent down to 1 because it will be harder for him to lock me out of the game like this, because he needs to tap. Wait, is a Glimmer Void the one that gains life? No, okay. His opponent's giving me the moon. Trying to find a land to play the Ancient Steering, to play the bridge. That's actually pretty good. Alright. But here's the reality of the situation. Lava Dart. Right? My opponent mills a Lava Dart, he loses. I still have Firebolt in the grave, so I have a lot of outs here. So unless my opponent casts Leyline of Sanctity, which right now he can't. What's this? Ooh. That's actually relevant. Okay, but this is where I get my opponent. No, wait. I thought that Thoughtseize when it was in his hand. I obviously cast the moon. It cuts my opponent off of a lot of colors. Yeah, he's considering not letting me play the moon. I am absolutely playing the moon. If my opponent ever draws a Thoughtseize, he's screwed. Or like, I don't know. Moon coming down obviously is relevant. Just because I can. The Graph Diggers is actually super clutch for my opponent. Though my opponent needed the Codex because I'm ahead on the mill race. It's actually hilarious. Again, if my opponent ever draws an uncastable, I'm winning. And Moon makes it so he is bound to have some uncastables. It sucks that I can't just... It doesn't suck that I can't concede, but I guess that this isn't too much streaming value. Recently, what's opponent actually playing? Lantern Control. So... I guess I can take the time to explain it. Basically, my opponent has prison elements in Ensnaring Bridge and stuff like Graph Diggers and Pithing Needle, and as this card. He then plays Lantern to control the top of my deck alongside some... Ooh, that's a problematic one. Start gaining him life. So I think I'm dead now. He has Codex. He's gonna start gaining a life per turn. No, and lava darts. Oh wait, no, this doesn't work because of Blood Moon. So I should keep Blood Moon. Should keep Blood Moon. Just hoping for my opponent to draw an uncastable. Which could still happen. Could still happen. I'm behind now on cards. I don't know. It's not a deterministic kill, you know. That's why I'm still playing. Because if I have a string of burn spells, I win, basically. And my opponent also has to take into account that he needs to be able to cast his lands. So what cards do I have left? I think I have like 2 Lavadine. I have some good cards left. Oh, this is good. I think that... Oh, no, I just lose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yep. Alright. One life point away. Okay, so these come in. Flame Slash goes out for sure. I kind of want Surgical because he's milling himself. I don't know, it sounds bad to be honest. Alright. Alright. Let's try and make it a bit faster this time. This one's an oldie. This one's an oldie. Lantern Control. It's one heck of a deck. I'm sure he has Leyline of Sanctity. Play first, yes. Sounds bad. Sounds very good. Bonecrusher is genuinely the worst card in my hand, which is weird to say. Okay. Doesn't matter too much. No leyline means that this game could go by very, very fast. Okay, so he's using it to control his own deck. That's fine. So I need a really good spell here. It's actually really good. Might need to do stuff, so opponent is milling himself for some reason. That's sad. That's sad because Moon would actually be really good here. He can collective brutality for a lot here. It's fine. And his spell does it here. Ooh, that's a problem. So I really want a land here. Because my opponent doesn't have green. Oh, that's just lethal. Look at me, spouting nonsense. I just want to land. Same plan, I think it's legit. Yeah. Okay, so Lantern Control. I'm still amazed that people are playing this, but I have played against it in the once this year. So Not just one person, maybe it's two. This hand's good until it's not, namely until he kills this. I know, I'm on the play. Having damage spells is relevant. Okay, that's not great. Okay, I don't want to say plan like it's something that I actually plan, but I hope my opponent tries to mill this Bonecrusher away, because it's direct damage that we'll have a very hard time taking care of. Take away Swiftspear. Ooh. Do they have another one? I'm gonna call that not great. Like, he knows I play Wear and Tear, so why would he open himself to... Why would he open himself to me just blowing that up? Should I double dart here? What's my opponent's life total? 6, 7... Sorry. So 6 damage. If I dart, it's 9 damage. My opponent goes to 4. Basically, Wear and Tear is lethal. And like this land is lethal. Like, lands are lethal eventually. So yeah, I think I do it. I think it's a lot of damage going through. It goes down to 4. That's a pretty magical number. Here, like, he kinda has to let me draw lands. Ooh, this is a problem though. It's most definitely a problem. Damn. I think I can still do it though. You should be scared of letting this Blood Moon go. You should be scared of letting this Blood Moon go. Yeah. Oh, that actually kills my whole thing. Did he draw? Ooh, Infernal Tutor. It's actually pretty cool. It's just frustrating how my opponent manages to control the top of my deck with like 2 cards to do so. Like both land and that memory jar is a problem too. It's so sucky. So I'm probably losing this one. I don't think I can reliably win this. I'd need a lot going on for me. I'd need land into Blood Moon, into tons of things. Yeah, maybe sacking the mountain wasn't the correct choice. Oh my god, I have so many blanks in this deck. What the hell is this? How do I have so many blanks? Holy hell. As it stands, yeah, my opponent can just control the lands off of the top of my deck. Just win. Not really much I can do here. So here's where the problem for my opponent starts. He can't really let the moon go, I think. My cards cost 2 or 3. God damn it. God damn it, opponent. Yeah, I needed lands here. He can cast this, right? Because his lands give all colors. Like, no apparent reason. Yeah, okay. He has me. 8 minutes is a lot for him to go for his plan. Wow. Maybe that string of lands would have been enough. No, because he can stop at light up the stage. Yeah, okay. Lantern got me. It's not something I thought I would say this year. It's still a valid deck. I hate when people just dismiss decks because they're not popular. that one's still okay, you know? Especially in Magic Online, where like there's no round timers, you can just. I mean, yeah, you have the round timers, but like you can actually perform your game plan rather quickly. You don't need to like. Problem with that on paper is because the opponent that's getting lanterned still takes a lot of time to make his choices. Whereas online, people usually just concede. Okay, this hand's pretty great. Actually, opening up with Bomat here is probably wrong. So I'd much rather go long. Like Soul-scar is faster, and then if they kill Soul-scar, Bomat is better for going long. So I think this is always correct. What is this? Push? Inquisition. Okay. Doesn't really matter what it takes. It's pretty straightforward that you play the other two that he doesn't take. Took Bomat? Really? It's like, this is a lot of damage for one turn. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have kept Bolt in hand. Because Bloodstained Mire into Inquisition can be Jund, and now... Oh no, it's something. Not sure what, but it's something. Okay, that's cool, opponent. Ooh, the little Bomat that could. This looks much better, to be honest. Just getting a Obosh ready to go. Protecting myself from forced discards. Like Liliana. Which this might be. That's what I hope. Well, not hope, but thoughts is okay. I think they always take Obosh here. Even though they could potentially sandbag it. Because I definitely cannot play Obosh next turn, and I definitely can play Bomat, and Bomat does go long. Like if I rip a removal from the top of my deck, I need 2 pieces of removal. Kill this, because I definitely don't want to deal with Batterskull. Okay, cast this. And I attack. casting this Flame Slash? No, right? My opponent Lilies. So that's a fatal push for sure. And I'm gonna make him have it. No concede means push for sure. Or path, or whatever. Oh, that's not a push, or a path, or a whatever. It's a very strong card, wow. Does he also have a push? No, okay. Wait, so he's playing blue too? What the hell? Was not counting on blue there. Or else I would have kept Swiftspear. Maybe not, because the counters are probably relevant. What year is this? Lantern into Esper Lingering Souls. Shouldn't have done that. Should have gone face, because any spell now would have won. Or actually, I should have firebolted face. Like my opponent's running out of ideas. Okay, he has a Batter Skull ready to go, just needs a land, that's why I'm scared of playing anything. Oh, that would have been lethal. Just gonna pass. Hoping my opponent plays the Batter Skull here, like land Batter Skull. Like, I won't even give him time to do anything else. I'll respond to the Batter Skull with Bolt Dart. This league has been really tiring. What game is this? Game 4, right? Actually gone super long by now. Ooh, no? Wait. Like I can wait here. My opponent is the one that needs to act, so okay, like what the hell am I playing against? Esper with the board. That's about it. So it's 3 colors, so I should keep these. Again, Bomat just sounds bad. I know with this card light up the stage actually sounds good. So the card just stay there. Maybe like this. This sounds okay. You have waited to see the gift piles. No. I mean, I could, but my opponent, I'm not sure what he's playing. But if he's playing like, he could be playing like 4 spells that actually don't let me win there. Whereas he had a Paraskull in hand, so he couldn't even force my play there. Like, I'm not sure what he's playing, so I'm not risking it. That was game 1, I have plenty of time in game 2 to see what he's playing. More specific cards. No push here would be great. Ooh, no collective brutality would be really great. Stoneforge is fine. That's super fine. It actually doesn't matter what he takes. Should I race here? People that are in the chat, should I just go Firebolt, Scholar, Boldface attack? Because I think that I can't really afford to wait. So I think I am just going ham here. I think I need to be fast. Or my opponent's just gonna take control over the game. Okay. It's an interesting play. He fetches Batterskull for sure, yeah. If I draw Bolt, I might have lethal. Let me do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9, leaving him at 3. Not really great, is it? Yeah, so I might need the mana for the Firebolts. Opponent's taking a lot of time, so he either has 2 lands, which is deliberating how to play them, or he has he has no lands. Either one is fine, as long as none of those has like a removal piece, which they might not, seeing as how my opponent hasn't really played stuff. So we could have actually makes me very comfortable in terms of Batterskullage. Come on, opponent, slam that Batterskull down. Slam it down. I know you want to. I know you want to slam that Batterskull down. Oh no. It's actually super bad for me. He should take away Flame Slash. Yeah. It's not great. No blocks, huh? I'm gonna make sure you regret that, opponent. He absolutely slams Batterskull here, right? Yep. Okay. So I think I'm cracking this canyon here. Yeah, okay, I win. Oof. So much winage. Yeah, I guess that killing Tide Hollow is more important, right? Okay, got him. Got them. Okay, last match. Oh, I really need a win here. Huh. Guess losing to Rakdos mid-range isn't the best of my performances. Although I don't think... Oh wait, I did misplay against Lantern a little bit. So it's just on me. I guess that not knowing the deck that well means that matchups like Lantern are gonna be slightly harder. That was definitely a miscall of going all in. I shouldn't have tried it, because having mana means that... Like in my head at the time, I was just thinking that if my opponent needs to make sure I don't draw lands and I don't draw spells, I'm fine. But I'm an idiot, so most of my deck is so my deck is creature based, and I also have a lot of 2 damage spells, or spells like Light Up the Stage that require me to actually deal damage, so it's a double spell. So sacking down to 1 mountain was definitely wrong. You know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. And this hand is muy buena. I'm gonna get a weirdo deck again. I wanna see the results from last night. Last prelim. Should have been last night. See if we can find them. They're not up yet. Okay. Because Modern is really open right now. I feel like a lot of stuff's viable. I don't want to say shouldn't be, but because I believe that, I honestly believe that decks like Lantern and this wacky build that we just played against are viable, as long as you're good with the deck. It's very aggressive for a breeding pool. What is this? An aggressive breeding pool. Ooh, it's Amulet. Cool. I've been meaning to play against Amulet. I've been meaning. I say that like as if I control the thing. But I've wanted to play this matchup for a while now. Again, I say that as if I've been playing this deck for a long time, but it's a matchup that I really want to play. This should be a Dryad, which I'm comfortably killing next turn. Transmute. Okay. The moon is there. The moon is there. Do I want to kill the Grazer here? I think I do, right? Okay, so I have a lot of winnage here. Please, can I get a land? Oh. No land makes me sad. God damn it, game, stop doing that. By the way, if my opponent doesn't respect the moon, yeah, he's casting Titan here for sure. That's not really a surprise. But if he doesn't respect the moon with his Titan triggers, then I'm just dropping moon and winning off of the pact. I don't think there's anything I can do here. He Titans now, he fetches haste, he attacks me, he should fetch double forest, but he probably fetches bounce Teleria to get a Dryad. And if he does that, and I draw land, then we in for some business. What if I don't draw land? If I don't draw land, I need to draw a lightning bolt. If I draw a lightning bolt, I can probably still win because I have... Oh, he fetches field? Huh. So if I draw a land here, I win, right? No, this really sucks for opponent, but... What do you gotta do? You should always respect the moon. Always respect the moon, opponent. Path comes in. This is very good, actually. Kills amulets and dryads. And... Gosh, I kinda don't wanna play Kozilek's Return. It does clean up the board after moon does things. Bomat is very poor here, I think. Bonecrusher is not great. Didn't light up the stage, doesn't feel good either because of my... Actually, I should just remove light up the stage altogether because I'm playing cards that I want to hold. And that means that I can't really afford to aggressively flip light up the stage. And if you can't aggressively flip light up the stage, then it's a much worse card. Oh, this hand's very okay. I say because I kinda don't want to keep it. I want moon. I want moon. I think my opponent brought in all the moon hate, so... Actually having a hand that doesn't rely on moon is relevant. Okay. Oh, that's so slow from my opponent. Could you imagine my opponent cast moon here? Oh, I need a wear and tear here. It's not a wear and tear. It's actually not great for my opponent. Because his amulets are bad now. Just want to draw moon. Now Moon is so much worse, sadly. That's certainly a problem. Oh, that's an even bigger problem. I guess I am, right? I need to force my opponent to have it. The Titan. Damn it, he has a bounce land. I'm gonna keep playing because I'm curious to see how well does this game go long. I'm willing to bet not a lot. Yeah, okay. It's enough. Stop bullying me, opponent. Stop bullying me. Still like my configuration. It's just that triple Dryad is very hard to beat. I keep this, right? It's a Blood Moon. With Path, so I'm just never casting this Path. It's fine. I needed a wear and tear there. My opponent opened with basic forest, really. Yes, I'm banking on Moon being enough here. It's something that I never got to actually play a lot of. Like Blood Moon against Amulet. I want to know if it's that good or if it's just a good bonus. Obviously having no clock here makes this a lot worse, but there's your clock. Okay, so game should be slightly more under control. Still can't believe they printed Dryad like this. I feel like it has one too many good things. It should be a 1/4 or a 2/3. Or another alternative could be it should say lands are all basic land types, not just your own, just every land. Like as is, the card is just quote-unquote free, you know, it just does a lot. Every list since the card release plays 4, because there's really no reason not to. It's a Rec Sage. That's a very bold Rec Sage though. What if I have another? You know? I should have saved Dart. Does have to pay for that next turn, so can I pressure my opponent here? Kinda want him to play a Dryad. Explosives on 1, which he can crack. Oh, no Dryad makes me sad. Well, he has to pay for that now, so... It's basically a turn where he doesn't get to play. I want land. Land, or moon. God damn it, it's not land. Should I have just double bolted there, like to force my opponent to crack his own amulet? I feel like I'm taking a very big hit here, which I will not enjoy. Yeah, I definitely should have double bolted there. This now starts making zombies. That's a problem. Like if I double bolt there, then this is just a Titan which I can then path. I might have misplayed this one. If he destroys this, he has 2 less lands in Valakut Battlements. Or rather, he has 2 less lands in the one that he's playing now. Either well, that's a lot of things. Just make some math here. I have him actually almost dead here. Is he back for another Titan here? No, okay. Okay, I'm dead. Oh, so close. Yeah, I should have forced the. Okay, here's what I should have done. Instead of dumbly putting Obosh in hand, I should have double bolted my opponent down to 7. He cracks this, then that Titan isn't as strong. Then like I untap and I still do nothing. So yeah, okay. But I'm glad I played this game, because now I know you need pressure against them. It's not just about slamming down a moon. Sometimes you get them because of the no forest, but my opponent they play 4 forests, so it's reasonable that they will find one soonish, and they can climb out of the moon hole off of 1 forest. And I'm glad I played that game. Pretty underwhelming league. The lantern matchup was just out of this world, but I punted. The Rakdos I also punted, and the Titan also, but I feel like this could have been a 5-0 if I had played correctly. So hopefully I can do that eventually. Anyways, thank you for watching, and see you next time.